I honestly wasn't a huge fan of this movie. I know a lot of people weren't the biggest fan of the sequels because there's, two more movies and there's another one being filmed, I think. It might already be out. It's considered a cult classic. There are some funny moments in this movie, and the delivery is good at times. But it's just kind of boring. It's just like, oh, and this dude smokes weed and it's someone else's weed. He's supposed to sell it. And that's the plot of the movie. That's it. There's occasional other things that happen, like Ice Cube kind of cheating on his girlfriend. And Ice Cube's supposed to be like a character that's like 22. Yet the actor at the time was 26, and he already looks way too old to be doing this role, in my opinion. We also get a few homophobic jokes throughout the movie. There are no slurs, thankfully, but definitely some homophobic jokes, like at least three. They all come from the same character, though, Chris Tucker. Like, there's a line that he says while breaking into a house where apparently the dude got on his ass or something when they got in the window, like he fell on him or something. He's like, "Get off my ass, I don't roll that way," or something like that. And Ice Cube's high and he looks at him funny. And he's like, "I don't do that gay shit." Like, okay. And then there's like this really unfunny scene that's just Chris Tucker's character not liking someone because they fat. And he just goes on to degrade her once she leaves. Instead of, being honest and being like, hey, I'm not into people that are, more overweight. He's just like, don't ever come by, don't ever come by. I won't sleep with you unless you never come by. Or something like that. Because he's trying to tell her, hey, I'll sleep with you, just don't ever come by my house, I'll come to you. But, obviously he's not going to do that. He does have some funny lines here, and they're like obviously the damn line and the you got knocked the fuck out line, and when you gonna let me fuck Miss Parker? He's got some funny lines. Oh, and there's another kind of poor taste joke that's simply about how this dude's short because he has dwarfism, and they find it funny that he got cheated on by his wife, and they find it funny that he's mad and upset and he throws her clothes on the lawn. It had its moments, but it honestly was pretty boring and sucked in my opinion. So I don't plan to watch any of the other movies. I usually do that with movies, but I honestly just don't feel like doing that for this series. Because the other ones weren't very well received, and this one was. I don't feel like sitting through those movies, to be honest, since I already wasn't a huge fan of this one.